Media has come a long way over the years, from radio to television to video games and phones and other media appliances, which has also affected society and culture over time as technology has evolved and progressed. Media back then, such as black and white silent films, landline telephones, and ham radios, don't adapt well to today's world compared to big CGI blockbuster films and smartphones, showing that as society changes, media changes too, so as not to become outdated and obsolete. However, just because media evolves and changes doesn't mean to say other main types of media is killed off right through the process. As time goes on and media advances to new forms, it can open up new opportunities for ways media can be interacted with. For example, radio was the main point for everything media-wise, such as music, news, and entertainment with radio dramas. But when television came along, over time, the radio's dramas became televised programs. News just by voice opened up more for weather reports and footage on television. But instead of radio dying out with the introduction of TV, it coexisted by boosting the music side of things such as rock and roll and portable news broadcasts. Whichever way you look at things, media has played a huge part in society and culture, and in turn has changed areas from audience demographics and groups to the sorts of appliances we buy, such as types of phones, consoles, and other forms of equipment, each with their own perks and restrictions on what they can do. Streaming applications like Netflix and BBC iPlayer play a big role in media culture as people can nowadays watch TV programs from computers and consoles, which opens up the portable demographic of audiences. So does this mean in today's world the black box fallacy theory is becoming closer to truth? Well, in a lot of ways, yes and no. On the one hand, in today's world, companies such as Apple and Android big role society-wise, bringing out smartphones and tablets that allow us to access and multitask quite a bit. As Henry Jenkins explains, that in turn, media coverage impacts the way we consume media. A teenager doing homework may juggle 4 or 5 windows, scan the web, listen to and download MP3 files, chat with friends, word processor paper, and respond to email, shifting rapidly among tasks. This shows how, as a society, media has a huge impact on us throughout our daily lives, and how useful it can be for multiple tasks, whether it is for work or for leisure, and how with phones and tablets we can play games, socialise, and do what most other technology platforms can do. However though, this doesn't necessarily mean that we're advancing towards a black box, as people still prefer using other forms of media such as DVDs and consoles for entertainment. As Henry Jenkins stated in an interview on Is the Concept of the Black Box Still Valid Today?, I don't think any of us are ready to give up our other black boxes. Even though I have an iPad and an iPhone that I carry with me, I still prefer to watch television on a big screen TV, still prefer the option of using DVDs to watch media, and I think we very much are interested in having multiple media with multiple functions that can be used in intersection with each other in a varied way. Showing that even though we have these multi-tooled devices that can do so much, there are still people that use other applications for media uses, that use other appliances for media uses. In conclusion, I feel that while technology may slowly edge towards the black box method, I doubt that it would be the future of technology appliances due to a large demographic that still utilize other forms of media. While we have streaming applications such as Netflix, iPlayer, and certain TV channels like BBC Three moving to an online community, this does not mean that television itself is dying out or soon to be obsolete. And while we have sites such as YouTube, Spotify, and others for music listening, radio will still go on coexisting alongside and adapting. Just as Lisa Geitelman said, printed words did not kill spoken words, cinema did not kill theatre, television did not kill radio.